NFL.com ranked the most complete teams, the best rosters. And they listed, you see them in the order there, the Bills at 5, the Chargers at 4, the Chiefs at 3, the Bucks at 2, and the Cleveland Browns at number 1. So, Dianna, you made an excellent point as we had our meeting this morning about the reason that one person might say the Browns have the best team, top to bottom in the NFL, and yet others might not have that much confidence in them. What is that reason?
Yeah, the factor seems to be Baker Mayfield and trying to figure out what he is, right? So we look back at his season last year. He had just 8 interceptions. The season before, 21. Let's even look at last season, the first half of it compared to the second half. He was unbelievable. I remember having conversations with defensive coordinators about Baker's accuracy, his athleticism, his decision-making, all the things you want to hear about a quarterback who can help lead you to the playoffs. But is this the real Baker? And here's the advantage that I think Baker Mayfield has going for him this year. He's got a head coach in Kevin Stefanski. He's going to be in his system now for the second year in a row. We know Stefanski's offense is a very similar to the Gary Kubiak, Shanahan style type of offense, right? So now he's going to be in his second year with Stefanski doing this. And when you look at other quarterbacks that have been in that same system, they always take a step forward in their second year in that system. So this could help. We know he's got all the players around him. We know this defense is going to be electric. This is really going to come down, and it's really put up or shut up for Baker Mayfield. Can Baker take that next step?
That is the question. You know, D. Wood, I was on a radio show in Cleveland yesterday. They're thinking Super Bowl thoughts, and I think what everyone has said so far is right. I think Mike T's a little bit of skepticism. I see it in his face there. It's reasonable. Dianna makes the good point. It's about the quarterback. Should they be thinking Super Bowl thoughts in Cleveland? D. Wood.
Listen, I think they do. They should have Super Bowl aspirations. But here's the thing: when you're talking about teams in that upper echelon, usually the difference comes to the quarterback position. And so the question remains: if it comes down to Baker Mayfield and some of these other quarterbacks, can he go toe to toe? Can he go toe to toe with Patrick Mahomes? That's what it's going to come down to. I always said, if you want to separate yourself, especially deep in the season, you got to have moments. We know they got a great offensive line. We know that they got probably the best dual tandem running backs in the league. Odell Beckham is coming back. But in order for the Cleveland Browns to take that next step, Baker Mayfield is going to have moments against some of the other elite quarterbacks in the AFC. That remains to be seen.
And so that's the deal here, Mike T. To your point, when NFL.com put this top 5 together, 4 of them are AFC teams. And the quarterbacks are Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, and Baker Mayfield. Is that where your skepticism comes from, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. And I would say Ryan Tannehill is definitely above Baker Mayfield as well. And as Dianna alluded to, when you look at Kevin Stefanski's track record, they won in Minnesota with Case Keenum. They won with Kirk Cousins. Baker Mayfield is very much a replaceable part. He's had 1 productive season out of 3. That is not greatness at the quarterback position. So at best, he is the 5th best quarterback in the AFC. The other point that bears noting is injuries can be hugely consequential for the Cleveland Browns. Odell Beckham, Jadeveon Clowney, they have to play in 17 games for this team to be productive. And in the second round, Cleveland drafted Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah from Notre Dame. If he could stay healthy, he could be an impact player. But those 3 players need to play 17 games to give Cleveland a chance to go deep in the playoffs.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.